Hi, Jonathan. Thanks for being such a big fan. Sorry you can't be here. It's really nice you came here. I just signed this book for you.
Hey everybody, Christian Lands here, but fans of the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show on Nickelodeon probably know me better as the voice of Fishface.
Hey, I told you never to call me by that name again.
Oh, yeah,
That name is an insult.
No,
My name is Zever.
I'm sorry, Zever. From the, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show. Anyway,
I want to love as a man.
Oh, okay. You need to stop interrupting me, and second of all, ew, why? Why do you have to make it sound so creepy?
Your mom is creepy. I am all lover.
Okay, that doesn't even make any sense. Anyway, I just wanted to say congrats to John for his 500th toy review. That's crazy. That's insane. I mean, that's truly an incredible accomplishment, and, you know, people often ask me what's the best part of the job for you guys as voice actors, and you know what? It's this. It's seeing fans that are so committed and so enthusiastic about what we do, and that truly just makes this entire job worthwhile for us. So, thanks, John. Thanks, everybody out there who supports what we do, and if you haven't checked out John's reviews yet, you gotta do it, guys. Combi 101, C-O-M-B-I 101, that's his YouTube channel. A lot of cool stuff on there. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's a fish face toy review up there, too.
What did I just say?
Zever toy on there, too. So, anyway, look, I'm biased on this, I know, but that's gotta be my favorite. So, go to his YouTube channel, check it out, and, Zever, anything else you want to add?
My pectorals, they are so slippery.
Okay. Well, congrats again, John, and thanks everybody for watching, and stay tuned.
Stay fishy, my friends.
Dude, what does that even mean?
Hey, come here. Pull my fin.
Okay, that's gross.
Hold on. Alright, it's recording.
Are we right there? Alright, dude! You are bodacious and totally awesome. Michelangelo here for the Ninja Turtles. Cowabunga!
That's amazing.
Oh my god, thank you so much. You bet, man.
Greetings, filth. Garbage is power. Hi, it's Mike Pollock, the voice of Garbage Man from the 2003 Ninja Turtles, among so many other things. Acid burn, has it really been 500 reviews? And they said you'd never make it past 498.
Hello, this is Seth from WTMNT. I'm here to wish Combi 101 a happy 500th shellisode. Not many people get there. You did it, buddy. That's not even counting your other videos that you've done. Just finding the quiet time to film alone is a daunting task sometimes. So to make 500 reviews is impressive to say the very least. But you turn out good content every week, sometimes more. Good luck. Good hunting. Thanks. Bye.
One man. One obsession. One channel. An unrivaled knowledge of variants and a dedication to his fans. 500 episodes. This is Combi 101.
Hola, hello. Somos TVT Retro Collector y Malagatoso Fantabuloso. Nos queremos tomar un minuto para mandarle un saludo a John Jupiter, Combi 101. We'd like to take a moment to salute John Jupiter, Combi 101, y felicitarlo por su video review número 500 de las Tortugas Ninja. And congratulate him for his 500 TMNT review. Así que le mandamos un fuerte abrazo de parte de Retro Tortugas. And we send him a big hug from Retro Turtles. Y un gran saludo desde Chile. And a great salute to everyone from Chile. Adiós. Bye.
Hello Jude, I want to tell you a big thanks for your TMNT Toys review. It's always a pleasure to see your video. Congratulations for your 500th review. Bye bro, see you soon.
Hey John, what's up? It's Jared Ultimatum. Just want to say, hey man, congratulations on your 500th video. That's really awesome. So, everyone else that's watching, he has 500 videos for a reason. Watch his turtle reviews, they're pretty awesome. I just want to say, hey, thanks man for being, letting me be a friend. I feel really great to be in the Combi turtle community. It's pretty sweet. I always think it's pretty cool when, all the different people you're in contact with, and you take out your time for the little guys, you know what I mean? The people who are growing up with turtles and in the community with you, man. So I just want to say, hey, thanks a lot, dude. Jared Ultimatum, I'll see you later.
Hey John, it's Brent from Shop 1321. Congrats on 500 reviews. Can't wait to watch the next 500.
Hey there YouTube, this is Double Toy UK2 coming at you once again with another video. And in today's video guys, I just dropped by to say a big congratulations to Combi 101 for the amount of videos he has now uploaded right here on YouTube. A most incredibly impressive number, my friend. 500 videos, unbelievable. Combi 101 is definitely one of the nicest people that I've ever met. Combi 101, John, as he is known, as his friends know him, showed me that he is one of the kindest people around. You know, golf people who are into golf culture and stuff, they're very misunderstood community. I think they're a very sealed off community. A lot of people, a lot of non-golfs often wonder what it would be like to have a golf friend, and he is really the first real golf friend I've ever had, and he is an incredibly sweet, kind person. He's a really cool person, and like a lot of golfs, he's very creative. He has a lot of imagination, a lot of creativity, and how lucky we are that he shares that creativity with all of us here on his channel at YouTube, and as well on his Facebook page. And one of the first channels I looked on was Combi 101, and I've been there ever since. He is just such a great action figure reviewer. I just love how he does his reviews. He's so real and so honest. You know, you can see that he's not making his movies in the hopes of becoming the next huge sensation on the tube. He's doing it out of love, out of passion and his creativity, and he's doing it to show others. I mean, how lucky are we that we get a really nice guy like that who is willing to share his collection with us, and also allow us to take a closer look at these figures and to review them in the way that he does. So he is definitely, and has been since the beginning, since I came on the tube, Combi John has been my go-to guy every single time for Ninja Turtle action figures. If I have an interest in a Turtles toy, I always go on his channel, go into the search engine, type in the name of the toy, and more often than not, it's right there and I can watch it, and it's great. I love what he does in his videos, including, amongst other things, I love what he does at the end, how he shows the evil internet buyers out there, which is a really nice treat, something different than what everybody else does in their videos, and it really stands out. It's a really great idea. John, Combi 101, I just want to thank you for allowing me in to be your friend. Thank you for being my friend on YouTube as well as on Facebook. Thank you for being such a great guy and for sharing your love of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with me and with everybody else. You really, what your passion really helps in so many ways, and also it's also very inspiring. So here's to you. I have some beer with me tonight. I'm going to crack it open and I'm going to enjoy this, when you upload it, the 500 review. Congratulations, my friend. Well deserved, well earned. Been there since the beginning. Watched how you progressed over the years. It's been absolutely fantastic. You are such an awesome guy. I cannot wait to see what you have in store. And with all the new Ninja Turtle stuff coming out at the moment, I'm sure you still have plenty more in store for us. Okay, so that's been me, Double Toys UK 2. And don't forget to subscribe to this awesome guy and his awesome channel. Highly recommended, especially if you like nice people and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Alright then, take care. Congratulations, John. Bye.
Yo, I just want to give a shout out to my friend John Jupiter, who's made 500 reviews on his webpage for the TMNT combined toy review video. This is Nathan Roth saying, congratulations, dude.
We have to be quiet. Do you have to say that every time?
Ah! Dudes! That was sporadic! Shh!
Thing that got me into Ninja Turtles was this one right here, Donatello. My mom gave it to me when I was 4 years old. That was all loose and everything. But yeah, she got it for my birthday, and I got hooked because I love mutants and I love monsters. I mean, I love really weird things when I was a kid. Still do, but yeah. So when I saw this, I was hooked. I didn't want to open up any of my other presents. I just want to keep looking at this and looking at the package, and turn around. There was more Ninja Turtles, like more mutant turtles and bad guys, and I was hooked. I love the look. I want to know more of the story, and when she has a story on top of it, and my mom read it to me, and I thought that was really cool. My most pride. Well, I guess I could pick. I'm gonna pick two. Two of my most pride for now, because I guarantee there's gonna be someone later on in the future. Might add on to it, whatever. My first one would be Scratch. That's my top one right there, because yeah, he's like the most holy grail of all Ninja Turtle toys out there. The reason why also is my girlfriend gave it to me for Valentine's Day, and it totally took me by surprise. I always wanted Scratch when I was a kid, but you know, my mom gave me an allowance. Too late. Went back to the store and gone. Just that's how it always happens. I'm always late buying my turtle toys when I was a kid. So yeah, so since Monica, my girlfriend, got me this toy, it's been my most pride, my proudest joy of all toys. But if I had to pick a second one, when I was doing my review, I think in 2010, I had this guy, his screen name is Hitman, and he told me that, hey, I got something for you that I want you to have that was one of my old stuff when he was a kid. But it's just collecting dust. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take it, no problem. For free, too. This guy sent me a complete Technodrome. Everything in it, you know, everything. Just nothing's missing on the Technodrome. Except for the doors is kind of like damaged. You know, when you open it, it kind of falls a little bit. But still, now I own a Technodrome. I always wanted a Technodrome as a kid also. But my mom says, you know, since I have so much stuff in my room, that Technodrome will not fit anywhere, which it was kind of a lie, because she didn't want me to have it. But now I own a Technodrome and a Scratch, so I guess those two will be my biggest pride of Ninja Turtle figures. When I first met my girlfriend, I started talking to her over on MySpace. We started talking, got to know each other. When she found out I was a Ninja Turtle fanatic, like my toy collection, because I actually have my collection on MySpace, and she liked it. She thought it was really cool because she's a Ninja Turtle fan also, but she's not like heavy hardcore like fan like me. But she was, well, she still is a fan of Ninja Turtles. So we talked about that when we're like, you know, when we're kids. You know, we went to see the movies and all that. So she told me her story, and I told her my story. And yeah, so from day one, she thought it was really cool, and today, still, she's still like Ninja Turtles. Doesn't drive her crazy. I do have my little corner over here, so because we live in like a studio, and I don't want all my toys, you know, surrounding everything, you know, because it wouldn't be fair that all my stuff's everywhere and her stuff is here and there. So I thought, well, just be my corner right here, so it won't like bother her too much. But she still thinks it's really cool. She has no problem with it. She's the one that's been helping me and supporting me and buying me Ninja Turtle toys. So, you know, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be making all these reviews. Originally, it was the NCA bootlegs because that's pretty close, looking like the original, but you can tell the differences because of the shell and the colors and everything. So I would have to say, yeah, the bootleg ones would have to be my favorite ones. I don't own any bootleg of NCA, which I wish I could find some for cheap. I would still do a review on it and add it to my real collection because I do have the real NCA one, so I want to put my real ones and the fake one right next to each other. It'd be pretty sweet. That's freaking sweet. I freaking love it. I mean, when I saw it, I was like, yes! That kind of depends, really. For the comic book, my favorite one was Michelangelo and Raphael. And Leonardo was my third, so my favorite one. Okay, comic book version, Raphael. The 80s series, or 90s, that would be, oh, that's between Michelangelo and Raphael right there, because I like Michelangelo's personality, and Raphael is smart, you know, being a smart ass, and I love it. So that's between Raphael and Michelangelo on that one. I can't really pick one on that one. The 2K version, it's between Raphael or Donatello, but if I had to pick one, I would have to say Raphael. And the new series, I mean, I love the new series. I love all their personalities in this one. But if I had to pick the new series one, Michelangelo. Hey everyone, Asperburn here, coming 101. It's time to do the review now. Yeah, so this is my 500th review. And, dang, I didn't know I have that many Ninja Turtle toys, and yet I still have a lot more to review, so bear with me on the other ones too. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's given me the shout-out videos and the voice. That was really cool. I mean, Fish Face, awesome. That was great, Christian. Thank you so much for that. That is so cool. If you're still trying to make me some shout-out videos, it's never too late. I will put on the next review so that you can see on that one. Because right now I'm noticing this video right now is getting a little bit too long. So I was like, alright, so it's time to do what we can. So yeah, feel free to keep bringing your shout-out videos. I will put them in every review if I have to, so that you guys can see yourself and then people can check it out as well. So, yeah, let me start off by saying, yes, I want to say thank you to everyone for being there for me, supporting me from day one of my review. It started off, what, 2007, and now it's 2014, so I've been doing this for quite a while, and make my own robot chicken, kind of like, you know, make my toys move and talk and everything, make my own story. So yeah, I went through a lot of history, a lot of bumps on the road because I don't know what I was doing in the past, because I don't know how to make myself on a video. So everyone who's watching this, thank you for your support, your gift for helping me out in my collection, and I do like to review them. Especially to my girlfriend, you know, she's supported me since day one, and she's still supporting me now, and I want to say thank you for you know, being there for me and helping out my collection. And she's been learning a lot from me because, you know, since she's been around with me a lot of the collection things, she actually picked up a lot of stuff, and that's really cool and everything. So also I want to say Fighter Corners, you know, you guys have been there from like almost forever with me, and doing the whole collection and everything else. Got like so many things going on my Facebook right now, especially Chris, dude. Thank you for helping me out as well. Yeah. I have like so many stuff on here. But yeah, I was trying to answer people some questions and everything on my Facebook as well. But Rob and Laura, thank you too. You guys are the nicest people ever. It's really sweet to know that there's people out there who are really have good hearts and everything. Especially Hitman, you know, he's my very first guy who ever sent me something for my review. He's the one who sent me the full set of Technodrome complete. It's just the doors were a little bit, you know, cracked out here and there, but that was my very first ever toy gift ever. And I like to say, what else? I started my army collection of foot soldiers. The Party Wagon was my very first Ninja Turtle review ever that actually got, you know, got a whole bunch of hits. And I didn't expect to see people actually liking my reviews, so I was like, alright, let's make another one. And then if nobody didn't like the third review, then I'm like, alright, I'm done. I'm not going to make any more. But no, people are asking requests. So can you do this toy? Can you do this? So I'm doing them. People like them from there. So I continue. And I face my fear of talking in front of a camera. I hate doing it sometimes. I don't like watching my reviews after I'm making them because I get too shy, you know. So that's what, like I said, if you're still making reviews or shout out videos, feel free to send them in still. I'll still put them on my next review. Those of you who don't know who Fighter Corners are, here is their address. Facebook and give them a call. Really good stuff there. Really good people. Alright. Here we go. For the first time ever, my girlfriend actually bought herself a Ninja Turtle toy. Yes. This is hers, not mine. This is hers. So, this is a really cool toy. She's been wanting this for quite a while, and finally she got herself a Donatello toy. Since the movie is coming out, what, like Thursday? Came out pretty fast. Thursday is the day when the movie comes out. So I thought, what's good for 500 reviews? Let's do the movie stuff. So I got this one. Well, she got this one, and this one's mine right here. Giant Movie Star Leo, you know, the third one. I got this one at Fighter Corners. So I thought, let's do the old school and the new school stuff. So yeah, let's give these guys an up look on how they look up and close, and the joints and everything. And I'm thinking about adding more to the reviews. So enjoy. Alright, so let's start off with Donatello first. So as we can see, his reaction on his face are a lot different than the original basic normal size 5-inch turtle. It's more of a grin on his face, and then we already can see that he has eyes painted. Yeah, I know a lot of people are saying the goggles, the gadget stuff kind of reminds of the Ghostbuster, but it's still pretty good. On this one, you can actually see the details of the head on top of this thing. See those, you know, little lines and everything. And it's more painted in the middle. And here's the fun part. It's actually painted right here on the side of his ear, because the original one is not painted. Near this side over here was, well, actually no, they didn't paint that either. Right here. But I would have to say it is a lot more detail than the 5-inch ones. So I think it looks pretty sweet actually. And his little long bandana. As you can see, it's very flexible, very rubber-like. You can bend easily. I like to just leave it the way it is. His little chest and his stomach and his gadget belt. Now originally, supposedly, this is supposed to be like a shiny metallic blue color due to the, what do you call it, the demo version on the pictures. And of course, I should put this down real quick. And his gadget in the back. Now I don't know exactly what this is for. We're gonna find out later on in the movie. Can't wait to actually see it. But it looks pretty cool actually when it's all nice and big size. Of course, the rubber tube is actually flexible as well. Can't take it this piece off, so don't bother trying it, or else you stretch out the rubber piece. Especially this piece is rubber. Originally, when I did a review, I thought this would be something to hold his bow staff, but there is no way you can hold his weapon. There's no weapon holder or anything like that. There's an arm piece right there. Kind of reminds me of the Power Glove. Which I wouldn't be surprised that was a Power Glove. And his legs, and his shoes. Of course, they didn't really painted this piece right here, or right there. And let's see. 2014 Paramount Pictures. And of course, this one's made in China. For some reason why I'm noticing they're displaying Playmates. They don't put Playmates toys in a thing anymore. I don't know what to deal with that. I mean, is there something happen or whatnot? But I don't know. Alright, so now it's for the joints part, which is actually quite better than the 5-inch one because, okay, you could put your arms out. Just lower this down. You can put the arms out. Side forward, side of back, just like the original. But they actually put some joints at the wrist. The basic ones does not have that. Unless they're gonna fix it later on in the future, it would be better because then he can hold his bow staff better. But yeah, you can actually do this a lot better. Thank you. Of course, the mask or the head part moves. Ah, there goes his weapon. The other good thing about it, of course, his leg moves. And he has a joint right here that he actually bend his knees. And he can actually swing it around, which is really cool. And his giant bow staff right here. I don't know, it looks like he could open this up for some odd reason. See? Okay, let me put this on. I mean, his weapons are actually quite different than any of Donatello's. Not complaining or anything, don't worry. But he actually holds his bow staff a lot better than the basic turtle ones. I'll show you later on. So that's Donatello right there for you guys. Pretty cool. I think it's really cool. The giant ones are actually pretty sweet. They look better with their eyes painted when they're bigger, but when they're smaller size, the eyes didn't look too well. But most likely, I'm glad that they actually painted their eyes for the big giant 11-inch turtle movie ones. All right. Now it's time for everyone's favorite movie 3. Ah! Falls over. Here he is. Here he is. Now, I don't have him complete. I'm working on it, people, so bear with me. I'm trying my best to complete Leonardo with his mask and his weapon. I've been coming across of Leonardo all over and Swamp Meet, and they never have his helmet on. You know, yes, the helmet could come off, but it's not really supposed to. And then he got his armor. Now, one thing I like about the giant size one is that they actually painted it in a different color, of like a metallic, shiny blue, baby blue color. Which you already know, if you've seen my reviews, you know I love the shiny stuff. And they did the same thing with the legs. It's all beautiful, shiny, metallic armor. And of course, there's silver look to it, which it looks more metallic. Now for joints, he can't stretch his arms out, but he does a whole up, back, down. And he actually moves from his elbow part, not his wrist, just the elbow part. Same thing with the other side. However, if you go in the middle piece, you can actually squeeze his stomach. Now, if you see anything different on yours, people, like I'm always saying, if you see anything different, please put your comments down, or if you have me on Facebook, please take a picture of it and send it to me on what you noticed that was different. But, like, does your stomach actually, you know, does that? I mean, I don't know if it's supposed to do that or not. Can't do that with anywhere else. The leg movements are very simple. You know, just does this, close. But also, at the kneecaps, it actually does move. Yeah, he's a little bit cross-sided. I noticed that. This is what I had to tell you guys. Be careful when you buy your Ninja Turtle toys also of today, because if they have their eyes painted, make sure their eyes are actually look straight, not all cross-side out and everything. I'm kind of glad they kind of less, you know, those little dots things. I don't know why they actually did that. Little pickles, little dots things. I don't know if that represents a little reptile or what. But I'm kind of glad they don't do that in the new movie. So we go like this, people. And then we go bringing this one with it. There, put him right there. Set him up. Now, as you can see, that this version over here, the number 3, is actually taller than the movie one of today. Also, if you couldn't already notice, I'm pretty sure you did, is that the movie, the new movie is actually skinnier, smaller head, while this has had that big giant toon face puppet looking thing going on here. So there's a big difference between these guys. Push like if you like these toys as well. Which one is your preferred favorite? Or do you like both of them? And the reason why I'm asking is which one, what catches your eye to make him so cool, if that makes any sense. I'm not just talking about because it has history behind it, but what catches your eye that when you first saw it, like, wow, I gotta get that, or you know, when you were a kid, especially for Donatello. I want to get Leonardo next. I don't have any of Giant Turtle toys. Just like I said, this is only my girlfriend's, so it's not mine, it's hers. And the one I want to get next either is for the movie version is the Leonardo, because he looks very sweet and very good detail. So, alright, so first things first, I don't have my movie Donatello here. It's still back at home with my parents, so I brought whatever I can bring out, and I decided to let's bring out the movie stuff, because like I said before, the movie is right around the corner. Got the old school and the new school stuff. So the main thing is this is not complete on my new movie, so I just but I don't want to bring the other characters out because I just want to focus on the Turtles and Shredder and Splinter. Well, Splinter's somewhere in my apartment, but alright, so all I need to complete my new movie is my foot soldier, the G.I. Joe looking thing. I just need him. That's it. So let's focus on this. Okay, I want to start with Splinter, but let's start off with Megan Fox. You know, April. I don't know how to say it. I can never find her anywhere anymore. I guess the Megan Fox fan probably took them all. So, alright, so let's start off by say something first. Okay, this is the first print April O'Neil. Thanks to my buddy. He told me some stuff that is really quite interesting. So I don't know if you want me to say your name or not, but he told me that there's 2 different kind of Aprils, which is going to be really easy to spot. As you see, my April O'Neil has long hair. Now there's a second April O'Neil now out there, and her hair is short, like really short. Like they cut off this piece right here. You know, they give her like a good haircut. So I'm guessing for that, you know, she could turn her head. But you know, her head could turn. Her head turns nicely. See? It's not that bad, actually. I mean, it doesn't just does your typical left and right. I mean, she could move her head down. You know? It's really not that bad, actually. So, yes, this is our very first movie April that ever been made. A lot of people weren't too happy about it because the joints are kind of screw up, supposedly they say. You know, her legs can move. You know, can't go all the way out. So I don't know how she's gonna fit in the van. It doesn't go all the way back either. Arm moves. Very simple. Her wrist can move too, so. And of course her little purse thing. Gotta make sure it's underneath the hair or else it's gonna fall right off. Oh, and she also moved from her waist. I already showed you the whole head thing. Her print is right here on the back. I don't know if you can see that. 2014 Paramount picture, and her writing turned next to her butt. It's Playmates, made in China. And once again, there's no what do you call it? There's no Playmates toys. It's just Playmates. Now, one thing I do have issues with is a little gadget camera. I'm not quite sure the name of this camera, but I know I've seen it before. Has some good details for little accessories. Now the problem is with this one. It's her hand. She can't really hold it very well. Okay, good. Now, if you're trying to put it up to her face, it's not going to happen. That's the other reason why they probably want to cut her hair. But if you go like this, it will work just well. So remember, just make sure she has her head tilt, her hair over her shoulder, and aim the camera just right. That actually looks like she's looking right at you with her camera. See? It's perfect. I mean, it's the same thing like the 1988 April O'Neil. The arms doesn't bend. She has a camera and a microphone. The microphone works a little bit well, but she can't really hold the camera unless she has a gun in her hand, and you know she can't really goes up to her face. So I don't know why people are complaining about this toy, saying, "Oh no, she can't really hold the camera, so it sucks." Blah blah blah. No, it's just like the original, but like I said, just move it certain ways and have an angle like that, and it looks like she's actually holding her camera or her digital camera. The other bad part, what I thought it would be, I thought you could take this off, but you can't. It's just a look. I mean, it looks like you could. I mean, look at the outside. Oh, there goes our camera. I mean, it looks like you really could open it, but mine won't open at all. The reason why I thought you could put her camera in there, you know, accessory. I mean, it does look like it will fit, but it doesn't. I mean, you could try to make it fit, and you could stretch the rubber. See, like I bend the rubber part, and I know you're not supposed to do that, but I thought you could do that before you could put her camera inside, because, you know, whatever. But yeah, so her arms could stretch out like that, and you could do more. But like I said, just tilt the head and angle your camera to take pictures well. It'll actually look good. So like I said, that's probably the reason why they probably cut it off. However, her hair is not red. She's not a redhead. I guess he didn't want to spoil her hair and her roots, but April's a redhead, and all I can see is brown, light brown. That's all I can see. And my opinion, I think something's going on with her and Michael Bay, because she got into a big fight with Michael Bay, and that's why they had nothing to do with each other. But all of a sudden she's back, which really shocked me about that. I won't go into details what I think, because I'm pretty sure some of you already know what I think. However, this is not a American April O'Neil toy. Nope, nope, nope. This is a London. My friend Rob, dude, thank you, and Laura, thank you also. They also sent me some more stuff, and they sent me the April O'Neil, because I couldn't find it anywhere, and they found it at a thrift store, and it's completely amazing how they got it for me. So, like I said, you guys, thank you so much. I know I'm saying over and over, thank you, thank you, thank you, but seriously, thank you so much for getting me this. Now, a lot of you are probably saying it looks like the American version. Well, let's get the card out first. Alright. If you notice anything out, get your April O'Neil box or whatever, get it out, and you'll see something right away. Okay, this is the MLC open, and as you can see, there's nothing printed right here. And those of you who are asking, what do you mean printed? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Like the Splinter one. See, it has a warning, choky hassle, small parts, out for children under 3, blah blah. Well, this doesn't have it, because I guess the American kids are kind of, you know, special. They might end up choking on it. But over here, it has Playmates and you know, their item number and everything. Down here does not have Playmates. Now, I looked up this this site. It's like Playmates from Italy. There you go. That's all I could find. I can't find anything else. They do sell Ninja Turtles there, and a lot of other stuff too. But they're team up with Playmates, so it's not a bootleg, people. Don't worry, it's not a bootleg. But there are a lot of these out there in London, or over there in their area, of these, I can't even pronounce that. Giko Chi. I don't know. I cannot pronounce it. I don't want to offend anyone if I try that. So that's what it looks like. So if you see this one, it's not an American toy. It's actually from another country. However, the bottom piece is a white version, and this is a green version. As you can see, the difference is, see, not for under 3 over here, and even have a list over here, a Y. And it's 2014 Paramount. And it touches everything, and you can touch it right there, small parts. Instead of having it right here, it's actually on the bottom piece. But as you can see, for Playmates, only thing it has on here is just Playmates. Playmates, Playmates. Over here has that group thing, that toy place, the recycle looking thing, that, this, whatever that is, and Flare or Fire or whatever. I don't know what they are. They're also a toy company as well. So it has like their name, and over here, made in China though. And it has like everything on there, the color, style. I mean, it tells you all the details about the toy and the places, but I can't really read it because it's the bottom piece is a different language. But packing, please remove our old packing, and it tells you what happens, what's going on. But yet, there's Playmates right there. Playmates toys. Made in China. I mean, even the barcode is different, as you can see. And of course, you got the green one, which also do the same thing, which is kind of weird because it looked like they blur out something because this is a sticker. Why are you covering up underneath this thing? There's a big gap, or I don't know, but this is a sticker trying to say something underneath. I don't want to peel it off and see what's underneath it. It's gonna leave it the way it is because I collect the way it is. So I split her in April. So I'll put April over here. I didn't really want to open up the April because it actually is from London, and the box and the card is so totally different, and I really didn't want to open it because I love things. I mean, it looks like the same toy, but if I see anything different on the box, I like to keep it in, and I'm really weird like that. However, here is a American-made Master Splinter. Now, I know a lot of you are probably looking at him like, what the heck happened to Splinter? Okay. His eyes looks okay over here. His eyes are looking up over here. However, you put him out like that, he's cross-set as like a bat. He kind of looks like a catfish because of these things. But we're going for the old school master look, that thing like they show in Kill Bill. You know, when he plays with his mustache and his beard. Kind of like. And this is not a bowl or a bone or anything. It's his hair. It's his hair, like, you know, tied up. I do love the suit. The suit on Master Splinter is fantastic. It's beautiful. Symbol of a turtle, of course. However, let's see. I don't know. I really don't know if this is actually a symbol of meaning of anything, but to me, it looks like a symbol of a turtle. You actually take this off easily. This little necklace thing. Now, there's different paint jobs on Master Splinter, and I picked this one because I like to have more of that pink color. The other Splinter is just regular all gray color face, nothing special, nothing else on there. His suit is not like fabric like the old Splinter. It's actually all plastic rubber kind of like. And Master Splinter feet is actually painted gray. I don't know if it's supposed to be any other color. And his sandals or his chanclas, whatever you want to call it, it's not painted right here. Of course, 2014 Paramount Picture. And Playmates, made in China. Which is kind of weird how it doesn't have that Playmates toys. His tail is actually quite cool. It's not totally in a way. It does help him stand a little bit better. It's not like a long tail or anything like that, like the Dojo one. His sword is actually quite cool looking. I like how they have the symbols on there. I'm going to see if I can actually blur it in with the camera because of the light. Come on, camera. Zoom in. I think I'm going to zoom in. Wait, there it goes. Now, if you recognize any of these symbols... And there goes the camera. Dang it. Zoom and zoom. There it goes. If you recognize any of these symbols, feel free to pause it if you have to. I don't know if they represent anything, or they're making things up, or whatnot. But I'd like to know what they mean, so please put in the comments if you can read this. I mean, they gotta say something. Of course, the sword comes right out easily. Fits perfect in his hands. And yes, there is a scene where he fights Shredder. We already saw it, but I'm so excited to see the fight scene. I am really excited about that. Wow. His only comes with his sword and his sword holder. Probably his walking stick or something like that. I don't know. I like it. I mean, it took me a while to like Splinter because I think he looks really weird looking. Because, like I said, he looks like a catfish. But I like it a lot. However, just to show you the swords with Leonardo and Splinter, almost looks the same. Splinter's sword is a lot longer. Or, yeah, it's a lot longer than Leonardo's. The handle is also longer too. It has more of that metallic look to it. Not only that, is the Splinter sword is actually a little bit thinner than Leonardo's. Leonardo's sword is a lot more thicker. So, oops, put that right there. Not only that, I mean, I don't think you actually could put Leonardo's sword in here. If you could, no, it's too tight. Don't even try it because you'll ban Leonardo's sword. So we don't want that to happen at all. I already did the other reviews on all of them. I also did one on Shredder with the Technodrome. I did Donatello and Raphael with the Party Wagon, and Michelangelo with Leonardo with the Shellraiser. Oh, I forgot to mention, oopsie daisy, the April comes with extra size. This is April's weapons. Well, not really hers, actually, to think about it, because there's a picture of Raphael underneath this disguise that he's handing April O'Neil his weapon. Like, maybe if I don't make it out alive, here's my weapon, or, you know, so on and so on. However, if you try and put it in April's hand, you know, it's not really good for this piece. I mean, this hand over here could actually hold it a little bit better, but it's still kind of loose. So I don't think the side was actually made for April. It's actually made for Raphael underneath disguise because he doesn't have any weapon besides his little hat and his glasses, and also the size fit perfect for Raphael in disguise or Undercover Raphael. However, let's do this. Nothing really different, really. I don't see any differences. Same shape. Same color. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Nothing really different. So now you leave his thigh on him. That's Raphael. So anything you see here will be underneath this video, so go ahead and check out these other videos or the next review or whatever, so you go ahead and see if, you know, have your review tested. The box, however, let's see. The box are same. Let's see, which one's what? Okay. This one is Splinter's. This one is April's. It looks exactly the same. Same there. Splinter one says age 4 and plus. Ha! And April from London only says 4 plus only. Our card has a little hook right here. This is our card. Has a little hook right there. London's don't have a hook. They have the old school thing right here. Pretty sweet. Ninja Turtles, same thing. Card and everything all looks the same. Now the back part, same thing, nothing's different with the turtles. Same thing with the title. Still said the same thing. Says the same thing about their names, the color. Let's see. Yeah, everything's still the same. However, of course, I couldn't hold it in on this one. The London version has a Paramount picture right here in the corner, and it has the word Nickelodeon right here. Big old words Nickelodeon. However, we have Playmates and a little bit of Nickelodeon right here. A little bit. The website, Ninja Turtles. All the websites are like one big piece right here. And this one, the Nickelodeon, for the bottom pieces line up all the way across. Somehow we have a serial number for the American version, like right here. But they didn't have one on their card anywhere, I already checked. But of course, you got this piece right here. Oh wait, there it is. There's a serial number right there. I don't know if you can see that. But this actually sticks out. But yeah, here's that Italian's Playmates logo looking thing. So yeah, the card is actually different, people. I really like the whole idea that London actually has an old school punch thing right here. Then we get the hook thing. So next, it's the Foot Soldier, and I don't own the Foot Soldier yet. I'm working on it, people. So bear with me, and once I get the Foot Soldier, it'll be complete, and it'll be awesome. So that's all I got for right there. Nothing really different in their little card, their booklet thing. So if you're like me, check out London's version of their turtle toys. They're all like this. All the same, including that symbol. Now I don't know about the old school Ninja Turtle toys. I'm pretty sure it has a hero, Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. That's all I can remember. So push like if you like this review. Push like if you like the toy of April O'Neil and Splinter, or explain to me what you don't like about it. I got some more stuff coming in, and I got to do one more review that they gave me from Rob and Laura. Thank you so much. Yay! So this review is actually for the Giant Leonardo, Giant Donatello, and of course April and Splinter. I'm so sorry that this video has to be the longest video ever, but that's why I said I think I should probably do the review as soon as possible. So since, like I said, the movie is Thursday, I will review the movie on my thoughts when I see it. When maybe record people cheering or whatever. I don't know what to expect. I really don't. So yeah. So I'm looking for more Giant Movie Star Turtles Part 3 and Part 2 and so on and so on. I gotta complete their weapons too. So once I complete their weapons or the old school stuff, I will review it as complete accessories. So alright, so hopefully this is a really good review. I mean, I didn't know what to do for 500. But then again I realized, hey, you know, the movie's right around the corner. So let's do a movie review. So yeah, I originally wanted to just make Leonardo and, you know, my Leonardo 3 and my my girlfriend's Donatello review only. But it's like, hey, let's add more to it. So London version, April O'Neil, awesome. And of course, the American version, Splinter. I really wanted to dig around with the whole London stuff because they have some really cool stuff there, and I like their vintage better out there, and they have some really cool cards. I like the fact that it actually has that little hole that you can hang up your turtle toys over the hook. So Rob, Laura, dude, like I said so many times, thank you so much for being such a sweet people, good hearts, and everyone else who made those shout out videos, especially Garbage Man and Fish Face. You know, that is just mind blowing. It's so cool. And like I said, if you're still making shout out videos, feel free to send them to me. I'll put on the next review as well. So it's never too late. Seriously, it's never too late. Just didn't want to make this video too long, which it is. So yeah, I'm trying to do my best to learn garbage man voice. I can't do it because my voice is all like. So 500 review, and we're still going on strong. Like I said, I will do a review on the movie because it was requests. They want to know what my thoughts on the movie when I see it, or when I come out, or so on and so on. If I could only bring my video camera in to review the viewers and what they think, but then again, you don't want the owner to think I'm trying to do bootlegging stuff here, So, Paramount people, I hope to see some more movie stuff, accessories and toys, because they are pretty cool. I like them a lot. Like I said, it took me a while to get used to Splinter because of the whole cat face looking thing, but it grew onto me, and I love Splinter how he looks. Same thing with the Turtles. I'm slowly getting used to the whole Megan Fox being April O'Neil. Slowly. But it's not too bad of a toy. I like this toy so much better than the 2012 cartoon version, because it actually looks like a human being of a person. I mean, it doesn't really, I don't really see Megan Fox, but I see her as April, which is awesome. And it's going to take me a while to get used to the whole G.I. Joe for Soldier, but I do want one. I really, really want one. Sorry. But like I said, there is an April O'Neil with shorter hair, so keep your eyes open up for that. That is the second print. I don't know what print this is, a Splinter, because like I said, he has more pink around his face, which I'm guessing is the second print, because the first print, or they never actually put too much color on their faces. So once I get my own Donatello, Giant Donatello, or Leonardo, I will make another review as well. So it's not fully done, people, with the movie stuff. So I'm going to do some more. Oh! Thanks to, what's this? I don't know if people want to say your name live, but if you see something like this, Leonardo, there is white straps around his leg, just 2 white straps. His shell, as is brown, it's not brown in the other version. The second version, it's yellow. Not brown, it's yellow. He actually has eyes painted, and his mask of the blue is darker. His skin is darker green. What else? That's as far I could see. Kind of rhymed a little bit. But that is a second print Leonardo, and the reason why is because it comes with the van. So there is a double pack of the van with Leonardo like that. So that's how he looks. So keep your eyes open for that. Trying to think any more of the turtle stuff. That's as far I know of, or seen, or came across. And if I come across something else, I will put on the next review, or maybe I say it, next review. Yes. If you're Christian, if you're still watching, I still have your signed autograph picture. And of course, I always got my fish face hanging out because, he's my favorite character. I love Fish Face. And of course, Christian, you gave this to me, and I had to say thank you so much. Autograph and everything. Thank you so much. Let's see. I'm trying to put this 2 and 2. People also, if you're still collecting your basic 2012, 13 kind of stuff, I noticed the top part right here, his fins part, is actually a darker purple. So I don't know, maybe they repainted. I haven't got a good look at Fish Face on that one, but Fish Face is forever my favorite. Oh, in case you can't see it, I have Clint Clark, the original Leonardo voice, autographed right here. I have my little booklet too. I have Michelangelo and Donatello signed autograph. I want to meet them again. Just because you met them once doesn't mean you don't want to meet them again. No, you want to meet them more. Gotta have more. Alright, people. So, yeah. Get your hands on these old school and new school movie stuff. I hope you guys love this review. I try and do my best to make it more entertainment for you from the beginning, And thank you everyone else for sending me those videos. What else? So, yeah, get the new stuff, seriously. If you don't like the cartoon, but at least hope you like the movie, get the movie stuff. So, yeah. So, yeah, add these to your collection, people. Seriously, add these to your collection. Until then, take care of yourself and happy hunting. Yay! eBay time! And this is a bunch of one person is viewing this item per hour. Kiss my butt. Alright. Free shipping for the movie star Leonardo. We all know this thing that isn't still in this package. $8.88. Yes. That's how much it costs in stores. Over here, that is. Nothing new, nothing fancy about this one. But this guy wants, or girl, wants it for $16. Open. And I've seen this person before, I just kind of gave up on him. Now, first things first, if you're going to start selling your turtle toys brand new, from a brand new stores and all that stuff, you might want to leave it inside the package. Not open it up like an idiot that you are. Just leave it in the package and maybe sell it. Not open them and look at it like, let's make this 40 bucks. Yay! I'm so smart. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. This person should be smack. This is dumb. This is really, really dumb. You open it up and you want to sell it? Really? Like I said, this person did with all his turtle toys and opened them up and he wanted to sell them. Just like that. Put your comments down.